Hi, my name is Selena Johnson, and I would like to tell you a little bit about me and my story. Uh, a year ago, uh, I was addicted to every drug in the world, mainly heroin. Um, I have 4 children. Uh, I am married, but separated. I have very little family that love and care for me. Um, I found myself in a really dark, empty space in life. I was very mad and angry at the world for God knows what reason. I didn't understand why I let things happen the way they did, why I lost grasp of reality and allowed heroin to take over my life and my body. Um, I ended up having heart surgery due to intravenous use of needles, and got a bad infection and was told that I wasn't gonna live if I didn't have heart surgery in the next 4 days. I mean, I was sick. I didn't know I was that sick. Um, Hearing the doctor tell me that I don't have a choice, that I have to have my chest cracked open, or I wasn't going to see my children again or the light of day. Um, so I had the surgery and was still very addicted to heroin, still. Plus, the things that they give you in the hospital for pain weren't much different. So, in my mind, while I was trying to get clean, it was quite impossible. They were pumping more opiates into me, making me crave it even more. Um, I was screaming inside, wanting this cycle to stop. So I ran out from the hospital with a PICC line in my arm and went to the nearest dope dealer and pumped it in my PICC line, heroin. And that lasted for a few weeks. I had a father that lived here in the States, and while I was out of town running the streets with fresh wound on my chest, my father said, "This is enough. I want you to come home. I want to help you get clean." I didn't want to. He wasn't taking no for an answer. He drove all the way there to get me, 1,100 miles, picked me up. I was still stopping at every rest stop, shooting that shit in my PICC line. I once again had to go back into the hospital the second we arrived in the state of Minnesota. They kept me for an additional 6 days. Then I was released. I didn't want to stop. I wanted to keep playing with the devil. At this point, I knew I was a piece of shit. I knew my family was disappointed in me. I knew that I didn't have anything left. My kids didn't want to be around me. I had no home. I was kicked out for my continuous drug use. I ended up walking down a lonely road in Minneapolis. Ended up getting some dope again, and all I remember was standing there waiting for the bus, crying, wanting my life to be over. Sat under a tree and put the needle to my arm again, and didn't remember what happened after that. And I woke up to a random lady and the paramedics saying I found her this way. She was blue with a tourniquet on her arm. denied it as the addict that I am. No, I wasn't using. No, I don't need paramedics. No, leave me alone. And they brought me to the hospital, and I was told once again, Selena, you're killing yourself. You're going to need heart surgery again. Insurance doesn't like covering it a second time. Selena, you won't last a second heart surgery. And I remember just thinking, if I'm gonna do it right this time, I better do it now. Otherwise, just put a bullet in your head. Do one last shot and just end it, do a big one. And I had enough balls to just ask for help. And I did. And I went into my first treatment center at 2 East, Alina Health, and I completed 21 days of treatment, inpatient. And I got out of there, and I ended up, or that was my detox, sorry, that was my detox. And then I went into high intensity care treatment facility. And I am now in this facility. It's outpatient. I've done 10 months of it. I like it. I'm clean. Every UA I've had has been clean. I finally have my family in my life again, my children. I have also completed and graduated from Breaking Free, Women of Sex Trafficking and Violent Abuse, where I can become an advocate if I like to advocate other girls. I am also a manager of my sober house that I'm currently at. I am also seeking and getting ready to see my first apartment that I can finally have on my own. I see a mental health therapist. I talk to a mental health counselor. I also have an arms worker that is very helpful in me succeeding my goals. I have gotten a new boyfriend and am currently engaged. I'm doing big things, and the reason why I'm making this video is to show the proof and change the statistics out there. The statistics right now are saying that a heroin addict, 98% of them have to complete 12 rehabs or more before they get it right. And they also state that one out of every 9 in the room will make it. That's it. The rest will usually reuse or die. Those statistics are terrible. And we have the power, like myself, to change it. Like you. There's hope. So I just want to put the word out that anybody out there that has been in the shoes that I've been in, don't give up. Just give up the needle and the drugs and the bullshit. It's an easy trade if you really want it and you work hard at it. Thank you for just hearing me out and letting me tell a little bit about myself. But it can be done. And I hope somebody else does it with me. Have a good day, everybody.